Top 10 Most Dangerous Animals. Nature is both beautiful and brutal. While many animals inspire awe, some command fear due to their deadly power, venom, or behavior. In this list, we count down the top 10 most dangerous animals in the world, based on the real threat they pose to humans. Number 10. Cape buffalo. Known as the Black Death in Africa, the Cape buffalo might not look terrifying at first glance, but don't let its cow-like appearance fool you. This massive herbivore, weighing up to 1,500 pounds, is responsible for more deaths in Africa than most other wild animals, including lions. Found in sub-Saharan Africa, it has a notoriously unpredictable temperament. If it feels threatened or wounded, the Cape buffalo will charge without warning. Unlike many animals that flee when startled, this one turns to face its threat, often running down hunters, vehicles, or unlucky safari-goers. Cape buffaloes travel in large herds and are especially protective of their young. If one member is injured, others will often return to defend it, making an encounter with just one buffalo potentially a confrontation with dozens. Their sharp, curved horns can easily impale or crush predators, or humans who wander too close. Unlike other large animals, they don't give much of a warning before attacking. They have been known to stalk and ambush hunters who previously shot at them, showing a level of awareness that's both fascinating and terrifying. These buffaloes are also incredibly strong swimmers and can be aggressive even in water, making escape routes less predictable. They kill over 200 people every year in Africa, often by trampling or goring. Even lions think twice before going after a healthy adult Cape buffalo. Their combination of raw power, defensive behavior, and unpredictability makes them one of the most dangerous animals in the world. If you're trekking through African bushlands or planning a safari, don't underestimate this animal just because it looks like cattle. When startled, the Cape buffalo can charge at 35 miles per hour and shows no fear of humans or firearms. For anyone facing them in the wild, the only safe distance is a long one. Number 9. Cone snail. Don't let its beautiful, patterned shell fool you. The cone snail is one of the most deceptively dangerous animals in the world. Found in warm tropical waters, particularly in the Indo-Pacific, this slow-moving sea snail hides a toxic secret weapon, a harpoon-like tooth that delivers a venom known as conotoxin. This venom is so potent that it can paralyze and kill prey instantly, and in rare cases, it's been fatal to humans. What makes the cone snail truly terrifying is how easily humans come into contact with it. Divers and beachcombers often pick them up, unaware of the danger. When threatened, the snail extends a long, flexible proboscis and fires a barbed tooth, almost like a miniature harpoon, directly into the skin. The venom acts quickly, shutting down nerve signals and causing paralysis, respiratory failure, and, if untreated, death. There is no antivenom. Despite its small size, some species are only a few inches long. The cone snail has killed dozens of people and hospitalized many more. Symptoms can escalate from mild tingling to complete muscular paralysis in minutes. Victims have reported feeling like their body was frozen while they remained fully conscious, an absolutely horrifying experience. The cone snail uses its venom to catch small fish and worms, but when stepped on or handled, humans can become unintended victims. Its sting may feel like a bee sting at first, but the effects worsen rapidly. Medical professionals often have little time to intervene, and treatment typically involves life support while the toxin wears off, assuming the victim makes it that long. Nature's deadliest threats often don't come from the animals we expect. The cone snail is a perfect example, small, slow, and beautiful, but capable of ending a life with one sting. In the underwater world, where danger often wears a disguise, it's a reminder that appearances can be deadly. Number 8. Saltwater crocodile. The saltwater crocodile, or saltai, is the largest and most aggressive living reptile. Native to the Indo-Pacific region, from India through Southeast Asia to northern Australia, this apex predator grows up to 23 feet long and can weigh over 2,000 pounds. Salties don't just dominate their freshwater territories, they thrive in brackish and even saltwater, often ambushing prey near coastlines, rivers, and estuaries. These crocodiles are ambush hunters, relying on patience, stealth, and explosive power. They'll float motionless in the water for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. When they do, it's with blinding speed, launching their entire body out of the water, grabbing prey with bone-crushing jaws, and dragging it into a death roll to disorient and drown it. With a bite force of over 3,700 psi, the saltwater has the most powerful bite in the animal kingdom. What makes saltwater crocodiles especially dangerous to humans is their lack of fear. They are known to attack boats, livestock, and people swimming or standing near riverbanks. Unlike other predators, salties don't kill because they're hungry, they often attack out of territorial aggression. Hundreds of fatal attacks have been recorded over the years, particularly in remote areas where rescue and medical care are delayed. Despite efforts to educate the public, tourists and locals still fall victim to these reptiles every year. Warning signs posted near rivers in Australia aren't just suggestions, they're life-saving alerts. Never underestimate the patience and intelligence of a saltwater crocodile. It can lie in wait for hours, even days, before striking that eye. In the wild, few creatures can match the saltwater's combination of brute strength, stealth, and aggression. Whether you're paddling through mangroves or fishing near riverbanks, the saltwater crocodile demands respect. Stay alert, because once a saltwater has you in its jaws, your chances of survival drop to nearly zero. Number 7. African elephant. The African elephant, the world's largest land animal, might seem gentle and majestic, but it is also one of the most dangerous. Weighing up to 14,000 pounds and standing over 10 feet tall, these giants have incredible strength and surprisingly high intelligence. While elephants are herbivores, they're also extremely territorial, and when stressed or provoked, they become aggressive fast, especially bulls in must or females protecting their young. Unlike predators that stalk and bite, elephants kill with sheer force, stomping, goring with their tusks, or using their trunks like battering rams. In Africa, elephants kill hundreds of people every year, often in rural areas where humans and wildlife compete for space. Incidents include attacks on villages, charging safari vehicles, or surprising hikers on game reserves. What makes the African elephant particularly dangerous is its unpredictability. A calm elephant can suddenly become enraged with very little warning. When they charge, they do so at up to 25 miles per hour, and despite their size, they are shockingly quiet until the final sprint. If you're too close when this happens, running might not save you. Habitat encroachment and poaching have made elephant-human interactions more volatile. In regions where elephants associate humans with danger, they often strike preemptively. In some areas, problem elephants have been known to target infrastructure, breaking fences, raiding crops, and even attacking buildings. While conservation efforts aim to protect elephants, it's critical to recognize their potential for violence. These are not circus animals or petting zoo attractions, they are wild, powerful beings capable of immense destruction when provoked or agitated. Respecting their space isn't just polite, it could save your life. Number 6. Box jellyfish. The box jellyfish is one of the most venomous creatures on the planet, and also one of the most difficult to spot. Found mainly in the waters of the Indo-Pacific and northern Australia, this nearly transparent jellyfish drifts through the ocean with tentacles up to 10 feet long. These tentacles are lined with nematocysts, tiny harpoon-like cells that deliver an extremely potent venom capable of attacking the heart, nervous system, and skin cells. A sting from a box jellyfish can cause excruciating pain, paralysis, cardiac arrest, and in severe cases, death, all within minutes. Some victims have drowned or gone into shock before reaching the shore. What makes it even more terrifying is the invisible nature of the danger. Box jellyfish are so translucent that swimmers often don't see them until it's too late. They tend to drift in shallow coastal waters, especially during the warm months, when beachgoers are most active. The danger is not hypothetical. Box jellyfish stings are responsible for dozens of deaths annually, particularly in Australia and Southeast Asia. While not every sting is fatal, even a non-lethal sting can leave deep welts, scars, and long-term nerve damage. Severe allergic reactions, anaphylaxis, are also a possibility, making immediate medical treatment crucial. What's more chilling is that certain species, like Chironex fleckeri, can kill a human in under 3 minutes. That leaves little to no time for rescue or intervention if someone is swimming alone. Despite the development of vinegar-based first aid protocols and anti-venom research, the only truly effective method of prevention is avoidance. Beach warning systems in Australia now include jellyfish alerts, and swimmers are advised to wear full-body protective suits in certain areas during stinger season. But in many developing regions where these jellyfish are found, such precautions are not always available. Small, silent, and deadly, the box jellyfish is a reminder that some of the ocean's greatest threats come in the most delicate packages. You won't heed. Number 5. Hippopotamus. Despite its pudgy appearance and seemingly lazy river lifestyle, the hippopotamus is one of the most aggressive and unpredictable animals in Africa, and arguably the deadliest large land mammal. Every year, hippos kill more people in Africa than lions, elephants, or crocodiles, with estimates ranging from 500 to 3,000 deaths annually. Standing nearly 5 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 4,000 pounds, the hippo is built like a tank but can run at 19 to 25 miles per hour on land. In the water, their true domain, they are even more terrifying. Hippos can hold their breath for 5 minutes, swim swiftly, and move silently below the surface. Many fatal attacks occur when boats unknowingly drift into a hippo's territory. The animal will rise from below and capsize the vessel, then attack survivors in the water using their giant tusks, which can reach 20 inches in length and crush bones with ease. Territoriality is what makes hippos so deadly. Males are especially aggressive toward anything that encroaches on their stretch of river. Even vehicles or humans standing along the riverbank can provoke a charge. Female hippos are equally dangerous when protecting calves. And unlike predators that may attack for food, hippos often attack out of pure instinct or irritation. Hippos are known to destroy small boats, attack humans on land, and fight off crocodiles and lions without much hesitation. Their jaws open to nearly 180 degrees, and the bite force is strong enough to break through metal or boat hulls. Even more alarmingly, they're nocturnal grazers and have been known to wander into villages at night, leading to surprise encounters that rarely end well. Culturally, hippos have been underestimated for centuries due to their comical appearance and aquatic lifestyle. But make no mistake, this animal is a highly aggressive, territorial powerhouse capable of killing anything in its path. Whether you're on land or water, the only safe hippo encounter is from far, far away. Number 4. Cape buffalo. The Cape buffalo, often called the Black Death, is one of Africa's most feared animals, and with good reason. Native to sub-Saharan Africa, this massive herbivore is responsible for killing more hunters on the continent than any other large animal. Weighing up to 2,000 pounds, with thick horns and an unpredictable temperament, the Cape buffalo is not an animal you want to surprise or antagonize. Despite their grass-eating diet, Cape buffalo are extremely territorial, protective, and known for holding grudges. If injured but not killed, a buffalo may circle back and ambush its attacker, a behavior almost unheard of among other prey animals. This tendency has made it a feared target among big game hunters and safari guides alike. That in the wild, Cape buffalo often travel in large herds that can number into the hundreds, offering them safety in numbers. But when one member of the herd is threatened, others may charge en masse to defend it. With a top speed of 35 miles per hour, a buffalo can outrun most humans, and when they charge, they go full force, lowering their head and ramming with up to 1,500 pounds of momentum behind it. What makes them especially dangerous is their ability to assess threats and act preemptively. There have been numerous documented cases of Cape buffalo attacking vehicles, campsites, or even returning to a previously visited location to seek revenge on a perceived threat. This level of behavioral complexity is rare and dangerous in such a large, muscular creature. Unlike predators that give warning growls or show hesitation, the Cape buffalo often attacks without warning, which increases the danger factor tenfold. Many deaths occur in national parks where tourists or rangers accidentally get too close, unaware that a single step into their territory can trigger a deadly response. While the Cape buffalo may not have venom or claws, its brute force, intelligence, and unpredictability make it one of the most dangerous animals in the world. It doesn't need to stalk you silently or ambush you from the water, it'll just charge head-on, and in most cases, you won't stand a chance. Number 3. Mosquito. It might come as a surprise, but the mosquito is, by far, the deadliest animal to humans, not due to its bite, but because of the diseases it transmits. These tiny, buzzing insects are responsible for an estimated 700,000 deaths per year, primarily through the spread of malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, yellow fever, and West Nile virus. The mosquito is essentially nature's dirty needle. When it bites, it draws blood and deposits saliva that contains microscopic pathogens. These pathogens then multiply within the human host, causing severe illnesses that can be fatal, particularly in regions with limited access to medical care. Among the hundreds of mosquito species, the Anopheles, Aedes, and Culex genera are the most notorious vectors. The female mosquito is the culprit. She requires blood to nourish her eggs. Once infected with a virus or parasite, she can pass it on to every person she bites thereafter, making a single mosquito responsible for multiple infections. What makes mosquitoes so dangerous is not just their lethality but their ubiquity. They are found on every continent except Antarctica, and climate change is increasing their reach. Warmer temperatures and higher humidity allow mosquitoes to thrive in places where they previously couldn't survive, making diseases like malaria and dengue an emerging threat in new regions. Despite their size, mosquitoes are virtually unstoppable. Insect repellents and mosquito nets help, but no global solution has been completely effective. The fight against malaria, for example, continues to be one of the largest global health campaigns, costing billions annually in preventative care and treatment. Mosquitoes have killed more people in human history than all wars combined. They don't need strength, speed, or venom. Their deadliness lies in biology and biology alone. Until medical science finds a definitive cure or eradication method, this tiny insect remains a giant killer, making it one of the most dangerous creatures ever to exist. Number 2. Inland taipan, fierce snake. Known as the inland taipan or fierce snake, this reptile holds the title of most venomous snake in the world. Native to Central Australia, it's rarely encountered in the wild due to its reclusive nature, but make no mistake, if bitten, the consequences are catastrophic. A single bite contains enough venom to kill 100 adult humans, and symptoms begin to set in within minutes. The inland taipan's venom is a potent mix of neurotoxins, hemotoxins, and myotoxins that shut down the nervous system, cause internal bleeding, and destroy muscle tissue. Without immediate antivenom, a bite can be fatal in under an hour. Fortunately, this snake is not aggressive and tends to flee rather than fight. However, if cornered or provoked, it will strike with incredible speed and precision, often delivering multiple bites in quick succession. Its natural habitat, remote, arid regions of Australia, means most people will never encounter it. But snake handlers, researchers, and unlucky bushwalkers know the danger is very real. The inland taipan typically feeds on small mammals like rats and mice, using its supercharged venom to immobilize prey quickly. Despite its deadly potential, the inland taipan is not responsible for many deaths. That's partly due to its isolation and partly due to the caution people exercise when in its territory. Still, those who've been bitten report rapidly escalating symptoms, from intense pain and swelling to breathing difficulties and unconsciousness. It's often said that if the inland taipan were as aggressive as a cobra or black mamba, it would be a global threat. Its venom is up to 50 times more toxic than that of the Indian cobra, and it's incredibly efficient at delivering it. Scientists continue to study the fierce snake's venom for medical applications, including anticoagulants and painkillers. In the hierarchy of dangerous animals, the inland taipan stands tall not because of behavior, but because of sheer lethality. In a single strike, it can end a life, and it's all over before you even realize what hit you.